These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. A swing and a miss with that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punching. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch out. Hold that thought! Oh no, Dempsey is hurt! Down goes Jack Dempsey. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heel.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Blocks, great work. I love that. I love that. That jab slip.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
How about that time counter shot? Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. It's not over. Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
punch caught him clean. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. He scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That jab doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab won't score. That jab misses. This is a high-octane battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like...
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That uppercut can't get through. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. A much better game plan here. Did you see that? The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to it. And we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
1, 2.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.